Alex Johnston finds himself at the center of the biggest controversy the seven little Johnstons family has ever faced. According to multiple sources close to the situation, Alex has been accused of stealing an astonishing $100,000, sending shockwaves through the Johnston household and leaving fans stunned. What started as whispers online has now exploded into a full-blown scandal, one that the family can no longer ignore. The situation reportedly began when money from a family-managed business account went missing. At first, the Johnstons believed it was a simple accounting error. But when the numbers continued failing to match up, further investigation revealed something far more serious. The missing funds appeared to be linked directly to transactions associated with Alex. These findings immediately caused tension behind the scenes, and the quiet family drama quickly spiraled into chaos. Those close to the Johnstons say that Trent and Amber were blindsided. They never expected Alex to be involved in something so major, and the emotional fallout has been intense. Some insiders claim the parents confronted him privately, hoping the situation could be resolved quietly. But the alleged trail of withdrawals and purchases tied to Alex made the situation impossible to dismiss. The accusations were devastating. Trent reportedly felt betrayed, while Amber struggled to comprehend how things escalated this far. The rest of the siblings, Emma, Jonah, Elizabeth, and Anna, were said to be divided and confused. With the family already dealing with tension from past conflicts, this new development only deepened the cracks that were already forming. What shocked fans even more was how quickly the news began circulating online. Social media erupted with speculation as viewers tried piecing together what had happened. Many fans pointed out that Alex had always been known as the quiet, more reserved member of the family. Seeing him at the center of a massive financial scandal has left thousands questioning what went wrong. As the drama intensified, the family reportedly called in legal advisors to review the evidence. While not all details have been made public, sources claim the documentation connecting Alex to the missing $100,000 was significant enough that the Johnstons had to take the situation seriously. Even though the family has dealt with disagreements before, this was different. Financial misconduct on this scale brought the possibility of legal consequences, and the parents could no longer simply brush things aside. Behind closed doors, the discussions reportedly became heated. Some family members wanted accountability immediately. Others argued that Alex might be dealing with pressure or influences the public doesn't know about. The house, usually full of structured routines and lively interactions, became a powder keg of frustration, fear, and confusion. Insiders say the tension grew so intense that at one point, several siblings stopped speaking to each other entirely. While the family tried to keep things private, producers of the show were reportedly notified. This sparked an entirely new wave of chaos. TLC executives had to consider whether the scandal could impact filming schedules or the show's public image. Some reports suggest that producers encouraged the family to address the situation on camera, believing the dramatic storyline would attract massive ratings. But others say Trent and Amber pushed back, refusing to exploit a serious family crisis for television. As debates continued, Alex's own reactions became a major topic. According to sources, he was overwhelmed by the accusations and insisted that things were being misunderstood. Some reports claim he told his parents the situation was more complicated than it looked, hinting that he wasn't solely responsible. Whether this means he was influenced by someone else or was trying to protect himself remains unclear, but the uncertainty surrounding his explanation only added more fuel to the fire. The family's internal investigation continued for days, and the atmosphere in the Johnston home grew colder. What had once been a close-knit unit now felt fractured. Amber reportedly struggled emotionally, fearing the situation would permanently damage the family's reputation and their relationships. Trent, always seen as the strict, enforced stability, reportedly felt powerless for the first time. Fans online also noticed unusual silence from the family's social media pages. Posts slowed, comments appeared disabled on certain photos, and the usual upbeat updates stopped coming. Viewers knew immediately that something was wrong, and the rumors only grew louder. As days passed, more information allegedly surfaced regarding the spending habits linked to the missing money. Records suggested unusual purchases, items, subscriptions, and transfers that raised eyebrows within the household. The family was stunned to see how quickly small amounts had added up to a six-figure loss. This revelation led many inside the home to believe the issue had been ongoing for months, not days. Meanwhile, some siblings tried to step in and help mediate the situation. Elizabeth was reportedly one of the calmer voices, urging the family to get to the root of the problem before making any final decisions. Anna, who has had her own rocky history with the family, kept her distance, unsure how to get involved. Emma was said to be heartbroken, struggling to understand how her brother became tangled in something so serious. As tension mounted, the question everyone asked was simple: would Alex face legal consequences? At this point, no official charges had been confirmed, but the discussions surrounding potential law enforcement involvement were said to be real. The possibility of the scandal becoming public record terrified the family. They knew that once the news reached the outside world, there would be no turning back. Despite the emotional turmoil, the parents reportedly made one thing clear: their priority was fixing the internal damage before addressing the public. They wanted answers, accountability, and a chance for the family to heal. But whether healing is possible remains uncertain. What happens next for Alex and the entire Johnston family remains one of the biggest unanswered questions. Will the truth reveal something bigger than anyone expected? Will the family stand together, or will this scandal push them further apart? For now, their household remains in chaos, their future uncertain, and their name at the center of a controversy that fans will never forget. The fallout from the $100,000 scandal involving Alex has only intensified, and the Johnston family is now facing a level of internal division they have never experienced before. As the truth continues to unfold, the atmosphere in the house has shifted from confusion to confrontation. Each family member is now forced to take a position, whether they want to or not. In the days following the discovery of the missing money, the family tried to maintain a sense of normalcy, but everything felt different. Meals were silent, eye contact was rare, and the weight of unspoken accusations filled the room like a heavy fog. It became clear that this wasn't a problem that time alone could fix. The tension demanded answers, and those answers weren't coming easily. One major development happened when Trent decided to conduct a more thorough review of the family's financial records. He reportedly spent hours going through statements, receipts, and transferred amounts that the family had never paid attention to before. This deeper look uncovered even more irregular transactions, ones that stretched far beyond the initial $100,000. These findings shook the family to the core. What they assumed was one isolated issue was now suspected to be part of a much larger pattern. Amber, overwhelmed by the escalating situation, became more emotionally fragile. She was torn between protecting her son and confronting the possibility that he had indeed played a major role in the financial chaos. Sources close to the family say she reached out privately to a trusted friend to ask for guidance, fearing that whatever decision she made could permanently impact the family's unity. Amid all this, Alex found himself increasingly isolated. His siblings were uncertain about how to approach him. Some felt sympathy, believing he was under stress, while others viewed the evidence as too strong to ignore. The emotional distance between them grew wider with each passing day. Alex reportedly spent most of his time in his room, avoiding conversations and staying away from family meetings. One surprising twist came when an unknown source leaked information to a social media page that frequently posts about TLC families. While the details weren't fully accurate, the leak was close enough to spark massive public discussion. Fans began debating whether the family was covering something up and whether Alex was acting alone or had been influenced by someone outside the home. This online chaos made the situation even more stressful for Trent and Amber, who now felt pressure not just from inside the family, but also from the outside world. As the chatter grew louder, TLC allegedly contacted the family again. This time, the network made it clear they were concerned about the show's future. The producers wanted to know whether the scandal would affect upcoming seasons and whether they needed to prepare for potential legal fallout. Some insiders claim the network asked the family to provide clarification, while others believe TLC was pushing them to address the matter publicly to control the narrative. This put Trent in a difficult position. He didn't want to expose the family's private struggles to millions of viewers, but he also knew that silence could make things worse. The possibility of the scandal becoming headline news was now becoming more real with each passing hour. The emotional strain eventually led to a massive argument within the household. Witnesses claim it happened late at night, when the family finally attempted to sit together and talk openly. Voices were raised, accusations were thrown, and at one point, one of the siblings stormed out of the room in tears. What was meant to be a step toward clarity only exposed how deeply fractured their relationships had become. During the intense discussion, Alex reportedly gave a statement that left the entire family speechless. He admitted that he had made financial mistakes, but insisted that the situation wasn't as straightforward as everyone assumed. He claimed he wasn't trying to hurt the family, and that some of the missing money had been used to cover things he believed were necessary. However, he refused to go into detail about what those necessary expenses were. This vague explanation only deepened the confusion. Some family members interpreted his words as an admission of guilt. Others felt he was hiding something, either out of fear or shame. The ambiguity surrounding Alex's motives became a new source of conflict, turning the family's frustration into exhaustion. The financial pressure worsened when the family's accountant reviewed the newly uncovered transactions. They warned Trent and Amber that if they didn't take action soon, the situation could spiral into legal trouble. The accountant reportedly emphasized that even if the matter stayed within the family, tax and banking institutions might raise questions if suspicious patterns continued. In response, Trent scheduled a meeting with a lawyer, hoping to understand what options the family had. Whether they chose to pursue legal action against Alex or attempt to resolve everything privately, the consequences would be serious and long-lasting. The lawyer's involvement made everything feel more official, more dangerous, and more irreversible. Meanwhile, fans continued dissecting every online rumor, every old clip, and every family photo for signs that something had been brewing long before the scandal went public. Some viewers noted small moments from past episodes where Alex seemed stressed or distracted. Others claimed they noticed tension between him and his parents months ago. Whether these observations were accurate or not, they fueled speculation and added more pressure to a situation that was already overwhelming. As the story developed, one question dominated everything. Could the Johnston family survive this? Even after the heated arguments, the emotional breakdowns, and the growing uncertainty, there was still a faint hope inside the household. Some of them believed that if they could get the full truth from Alex and work through the damage together, they might be able to rebuild. But others weren't so sure. Trust had been broken, and once that cracks, putting the pieces back together becomes incredibly difficult. What happens next remains uncertain. The family is standing on unstable ground, torn between protecting one of their own and protecting their future. With more secrets potentially waiting to surface, the drama is far from over, and the next chapter could be even more shocking than the last. Seven Little Johnstons star Alex Johnston and his girlfriend, Allie Smith, shared a major announcement with new photos on social media. On Tuesday, May 20th, Amber and Trent's youngest child took to Instagram with a thrilling life update. "Happy graduation, Allie," the doting boyfriend captioned his post. "I'm so proud of you and everything you've accomplished. #ClassOff2025. In the featured image, Allie wore a light blue dress while smiling and posing with Alex, who wore a blue collared shirt with khaki shorts. Other shots showed the couple alongside Alex's sister, Emma, and with Allie's family members. Alex and Emma graduated from high school in 2024, an occasion their mother celebrated on her Instagram grid. Meanwhile, Amber just earned her master's degree. With both Alex and Allie now out of high school, it will be interesting for fans to see how their relationship progresses. They've been dating long distance for a while now, as Allie lives in Ohio and the Johnstons' home base is in Forsyth, Georgia. Perhaps college will bring them living closer together. With Seven Little Johnstons pair Alex Johnston and Allie Smith still an item, many fans are curious if there could be wedding bells in their future. So, what are fans saying about the possibility of Alex and Allie tying the knot in the near future? When Alex Johnston first found a girlfriend, one of the things that Emma Johnston was bummed about was the fact that her younger brother found a relationship before she did. Following the trend that Amber Johnston and Trent Johnston encourage for their children, Alex found another little person named Allie Smith. As Seven Little Johnstons fans have seen, Allie and Alex have made their relationship work long distance. This is not an easy thing to do. And even though Amber and Trent encourage their children to date other little people, the odds are good that the person they find will live in another state, as is the case with this situation. For a time, Alex Johnston said that he and Allie were taking things slow and working on their friendship. However, since then, they seem to have gotten back on track where their relationship is concerned. One of the biggest signs recently was the fact that Allie went on the big family trip to Puerto Rico. With this recent trip, the entire Seven Little Johnstons family, minus Anna Johnston, jetted off to the exotic location. If that were not enough, Jonah's girlfriend, Bryce Bolden, Leighton Bolden, and Allie Smith all came along, hinting that things are certainly serious between Alex and Allie as far as their relationship is concerned. With Alex Johnston and Allie Smith still going strong in their relationship, the next logical question that a lot of Seven Little Johnstons fans have is if or when wedding bells may be in the near future for these young lovebirds. While Trent and Amber got together young, the vast majority of viewers feel as though Alex has a lot of growing up to do before he even considers marriage, and fans were not shy about expressing that opinion recently. Fans of Seven Little Johnstons have seen Alex Johnston start a relationship with Allie Smith. On the show, viewers have seen the couple through ups and downs. The show's social media has shared a health update concerning Smith. It had been big news on the show when Alex met Allie on the show. Both are little people and the two live in different states, as Allie lives in Ohio while Alex lives in Georgia. This caused the two to have a long-distance relationship, which pressured them to spend as much time together as possible when they can. While this has caused fans to become concerned for the couple, fans have been kept updated about their relationship on social media. On social media, the official Seven Little Johnstons Instagram page recently shared a health update concerning Allie. It was revealed that she is undergoing bowed leg surgery to help straighten her legs. They did the operation at her ankles. In a photo, Allie's reflection was seen in the phone while lying down in a hospital bed. The post was also captioned, "Good vibes for our sweet Allie today. She's joining Dr. Fletcher's #StraightLit Club." Beforehand, fans have also been concerned if the couple were still together. In a recent video posted to Alex's own Instagram account, he assured fans otherwise. As seen, Alex and Allie were seen dancing together under the subtitle, "Long time no see." This update, which assured fans were still together, was released a day before the post concerning Allie's surgery. Alex and Allie have been in a relationship together since 2022. Viewers have seen them through a lot on the show. Fans of the TLC show notably saw the two attend prom together, with Alex showing his affection by giving her an origami corsage. Alex was also visibly upset with Allie returning to Ohio after the event. Allie has been part of other events on the show. Notably, she was also seen visiting Alex on his 18th birthday and even attended a trip to Puerto Rico on the family. Fans have become protective of her, notably criticizing Alex's behavior on the show when they felt he was rude to her during a date on the show. Through it all, fans have seen the pressures the couple have gone through as a long-distance couple. However, the two have often proved to be able to overcome a variety of obstacles. Seven Little Johnstons cast member Alex Johnston found a spark with Allie Smith in previous TLC scenes from the family show. Are they still together today, or did they officially split? Here's the latest. It was big news when it was revealed that Alex Johnston found a girlfriend. This was something that even annoyed Emma Johnston. She did not like the fact that her younger brother got into a relationship before she officially found someone. Even so, that turned out to be the case when Alex found Allie Smith. Just like Alex, Allie Smith is also a little person. The way Amber Johnston sees it, she would prefer that her children date other little people. In her words, average-sized people tend to date little people for the novelty of it, and she does not want that for her kids. One of the downsides to meeting a fellow little person at something like the LPA conference is, if you happen to hit it off, the odds are good that you don't live in the same area. More often than not, you will meet someone and connect with someone who is from a completely different state. This is exactly what happened to Alex Johnston when he found his Seven Little Johnstons girlfriend, Allie Smith. If these two were going to try and make something work, it was going to have to be long distance. As viewers saw in previous scenes, even though Alex and Allie did everything they could to spend as much time together as possible, there is always going to be an inevitable goodbye as long as they live in different states. Particularly with Seven Little Johnstons being off the air since season 14 wrapped, many fans are curious about whether or not Alex Johnston and Allie Smith are still together. Allie accompanied the TLC family on the big trip to Puerto Rico. Based on the latest updates making the rounds, it appears Alex and Allie are still together after all. It turns out Alex Johnston shared a cute clip dancing with Allie on social media. The words "long time no see" appear in the clip, and he also included the hashtag long distance relationship in the caption. So despite the struggles and the trials that come with falling for someone over a great distance, it seems Alex and Allie are committed to making their relationship work. And Seven Little Johnstons fans love to see it. Taking over the world. The Johnston family originally made their on-screen debut with their own reality TV show, Seven Little Johnstons, which followed their family of seven. The Big Brood is run by parents Trent Johnston and Amber Johnston and includes their 5 children. The entire family has been diagnosed with a type of dwarfism called achondroplasia. The Seven Little Johnstons are back for a brand new season, and the family is forced to deal with some difficult news in their very first episode. In a clip from Tuesday's season premiere, Trent and Amber take their son Alex to the doctor where the 11-year-old is diagnosed with central apnea. My diagnosis for Alex is that he has central apnea, most likely caused from brainstem compression, the doctor tells them. Obviously, our anatomy is different than average-sized people, explains Amber. The base of our skull, where the brain stem meets the spinal cord, the bone that surrounds that area is always extremely tight. The news comes just 6 months after Alex underwent surgery to remove his tonsils and adenoids due to ongoing health issues. Our hope was that this was going to fix everything. However, that has not been the case, says Amber. Their physician goes on to explain why Alex has been experiencing the reoccurring problem. When this happens, the bottom of the skull, This narrowing puts pressure on the brainstem. He says in the clip, "When we need to breathe, this is what tells our body to take a breath." He continues, "So when there is pressure on this area, it malfunctions." Going on television as a family is no easy task, but the Johnstons are more than up for it. And of course, they have their son Alex in the mix, who is always bringing the entertainment. According to TLC, Alex is the fourth of the 7 little Johnstons, which is headed for season 9 in May, and was adopted by parents Trent and Amber from South Korea. Per the network, he is the jokester of the family, and that's not an overstatement. Childbearing hasn't been easy for Amber, who was diagnosed with achondroplasia, a rare type of dwarfism. She first had Jonah and then Elizabeth, though the pregnancies were precarious. Then they started adopting children, first Anna from Siberia, Emma from China, and then Alex from South Korea. Amber has said that Alex's adoption was harder than their previous ones, as she wrote in the blog Rainbow Kids. South Korea requires the adoption fee to be paid in full at the beginning of the process. Therefore, we did not have the funds or the time to fundraise. Every day it took us to acquire the funds necessary was one more day our son was not receiving the medical treatment and care he needed. Luckily, a couple from their parish heard about their issues and wrote a check for the full amount of $15,150 per the outlet. So completed their little family. Here's more you didn't know about son Alex. Once in the U.S., Alex Johnston melded right into his new family, but not without some complications. In 2015 and 2017, Alex suffered some pretty scary health scares due to his anatomy, culminating in a brain surgery. Amber said on screen of the surgery, "There's always risks involved. He could come out paralyzed. He could not make it through the surgery. If I could take away all the pain, if I could lay down and be the one to be operated on, I would in a heartbeat per people." Luckily, however, he made it out just fine. Now, Alex stays busy by starring with his family on their TLC reality show and selling his origami crafts online. His Etsy shop, Alex Paper Company, boasts a wide range of products such as bookmarks, animals, lotus flowers, and even paper sunglasses. So far, he has over 500 sales, which isn't bad for someone just starting out. Alex also loves cooking, posting adorable photos of him and Dad Trent in the kitchen to his Instagram. The show would not be the same without Alex, and Mom Amber knows as much. As she told the list, "This is a job. It's a family job in a sense of family business, and we're all 7 in it. And when we no longer all 7 want to be in it, then it's not going to work, but we must all work together." Move over Kardashians. The Johnstons are here. TLC fans fell in love with 7 little Johnstons, Amber and Trent Johnston, and their 5 kids when their show premiered in 2015. Through 11 seasons of the reality TV series, viewers have basically watched Jonah, Anna, Elizabeth, Emma, and Alex Johnston grow up. So you can imagine their immediate concern when rumors of Alex's death began surfacing. First of all, Alex Johnston is very much alive and well today. Unfortunately, that hasn't stopped fans from worrying about him following false reports of his death. Keep reading to learn more about how the rumors started, Alex's past health issues, and how he's doing today. So, how did this rumor about Alex start? It's unclear how, exactly, the death rumors began. They may have stemmed from a comment from a November 2021 Instagram post promoting season 11 of 7 Little Johnstons. Emma was teasing the upcoming season when a fan asked, seemingly out of nowhere, about reports of Alex's death. The person wrote, "Americans saying Alex is dead. Tell us." Emma never responded to the comment, nor did she reply to other similar inquiries. As documented on 7 Little Johnstons, Alex had his tonsils and adenoids removed several years back in order to treat a breathing issue. The hope was that it would help him breathe better while sleeping. Amber explained in a clip from the show. However, we're noticing some physical changes in his body. He's getting numbness in his hands and feet. And so we still have some serious concerns going on about what's going on with Alex's health. Alex ended up undergoing a sleep study, which revealed there were 56 times that he stopped breathing in the middle of the night. That's a very significant number, his physician, Dr. David Rubel, pointed out. It looks like, based on the sleep study, he has what we call central apnea in addition to obstructive apnea. Dr. Rubel went on to explain that with central apnea, the reason a person stops breathing is because of a problem within the brain or spinal cord. In Alex's case, it was because of spinal cord compression. Although getting his tonsils and adenoids removed helped with the obstructive apnea, the central apnea was a very real concern. Obviously, our anatomy is different than average-sized people, Amber said, referring to people with achondroplasia, a form of dwarfism. The base of our skull, where the brain stem meets the spinal cord, the bone that surrounds that area is always extremely tight. Dr. Rubel continued, when this happens, the bottom of the skull, this narrowing puts pressure on the brain stem. When we need to breathe, this is what tells our body to take a breath. So when there is pressure on this area, it malfunctions. Ultimately, Alex needed an MRI of his brain, which indicated that spinal decompression surgery was needed. Based on his Instagram activity, Alex seems to be keeping busy with his origami Etsy shop, Alex Paper Co. Alex and Emma are also both licensed and ready to drive, per a recent photo of them showing off their new set of wheels. In April 2022, Alex had his wisdom teeth removed, alongside siblings Emma and Jonah Johnston, as well.